All right, we are gonna get started. I know you guys were doing English passages, right? Um, how did it go?
Good.
How many passages did you guys do? Three? Okay. All right. What were you guys? I know the October test is this coming Saturday. Students who are taking the test, first of all, I wanna say good luck to you guys. It's pretty important, and make sure you put in the effort. Okay. Second thing is when you make a mistake, work on the mistakes. That's the best way to improve. Okay, and many people don't do it intentionally. Um, I hope when you guys did the English passage today, the type of mistakes you have done, hopefully you guys ask those questions and Rico was able to explain it. So my question to you is, did you ask any questions to him? Yes or no?
Yes.
You can talk. No, no harm. Um, because that's the only way you're gonna improve. Okay, so go and get your blue books, please. Open page 530. Do you see a math test there? Right? Okay. So I'm making some changes to today's class plans, basically. So you guys will be doing question number 21 to 40. That's 20 questions. Okay. I wanted to start from question number 1, but I want to push you guys a little bit on the harder side. That's a tier 2 questions, 21 to 40. So those 20 questions on an approximate time basis, you need to take 20 minutes. Okay? So tier 1 for the first 20, you take around 14 minutes or so. The next 20, you want to take 20 minutes. That's how you set up yourself for the last 20. So my goal today is to really focus on the tier 2 level questions. So if you're done earlier than 20 minutes, then I want you to stay on those 20 questions and work on anything you're not sure about, but don't do any other questions. Are you guys ready? Get your calculators. And at 20 minutes, I'm also going to ask you if you're left with any questions. If you're left with 1 or 2, no big deal. If you're left with 4 or 5, we have a problem. Sounds good? That's how it works. Everybody ready? So I want to make sure, is the 21 question says which of the following? Okay. Your 20 minutes starts now. Good luck. Make sure to not to get hung up on one question and waste your time. Keep it moving. We're gonna stop at 20 minutes. Anybody left with any questions? How many? 3, okay.
Just one.
1, okay. Anybody else? Yeah,
Just one.
just 1. Natalie, how many?
Just one.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to finish it off. Okay. All right. 21 to 40. DHC. GCG. EJB. HBH. DJE. FDG. EH. Anybody got all correct? One wrong. Two wrong. 1, 2. Three wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 wrong. 1, 2. Any questions? Yeah.
27.
Yeah, I knew. That's a pretty. Yeah. Yeah.
33 and
33 and
27.
yeah, 27 and 33 so far.
Could you do 22?
Okay. So I have 22, 27, and 33. Okay. Yeah.
36.
Could you do 35?
Okay. So I have 22, 27, 33, 35, 36 so far. Any other questions? All right, go to question number 1, please. You'll be doing 1 to 10 in 6 minutes, and you have to complete in 6 minutes. Even if you're running out of time, I want you to answer the first time. Go. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Anybody left with any questions? You want to be between 6 and 7 minutes for the first 10. It is such an important thing. If you drain your time in the first 10, and I'm not saying that every time it's going to happen. Sometimes the test may be very easy in the first 10, and it may take only 4 minutes. It has happened in the past. Sometimes it may take 8 or 9 minutes. It depends on the test, but average I'm talking about. But anyways, let's go to these questions. I want you guys to go to question number 35 first. I still have to do 36. All right, so they have asked how many ordered pairs of real numbers will satisfy the equation. So when you have a straight line, and I just did couple more steps here to get in the slope-intercept form. I always do this just to be on the safe side. So you have a straight line with a positive slope and a negative intercept, something like this. This goes on forever, right? You can have any point on this and it just keeps on going forever. So you can have, answer is E, infinitely many points. You can, as many points you want, because this goes on forever. Sounds good? So any functions. The reason I get to this one is just to make sure that there's no anomalies or anything like that. Always I'm just want to be safe side. But yeah. And again, I don't know who asked this, but if you have any questions after explanation, you need to stop me. Okay, let's go to question 33. You're asking for the value of x here, so first step is to do minus y both sides. Then you get square root 2x is equal to 4. You square both sides so that you can get rid of the square root. 2x is equal to 16, x is 8.
Yeah.
This is not the problem you guys have? What is the square of the complex number? Get a calculators. I won't teach you guys this. This is taught in the advanced class, but I can tell you how to do this in the calculator. I don't know, whatever. So in a calculator, for question number, what is the square of the complex number 1 plus I, right? So square. So do the parentheses first. Follow with me. 1 plus. Then there is to find I, do decimal point, second decimal point. Second decimal point, you should get the I like this. And close the parentheses and square it. And hit enter. And you should get an answer. Again, I won't have time to teach you guys this. This is the advanced level. Okay, well. Yeah. You guys got this? Did everybody is able to do this in the calculator? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you get for the answer? Is it 2i? Right? Okay, all right. Well, there's an extra problem then for you guys. Let's go to question number 22. I'm going to get to 27 a little later. 22. If 0 is less than PR, less than P times R, less than 1, which of the following cannot be true? The best way to do this problem is to go by each answer choice, okay? In the first one it says P is less than 0, R is less than 0, okay? So, I didn't do that one, but I'm going to do that then. P is less than 0, so let's call P as negative 0.5 and R as negative 0.2. Okay? So it comes out to P times R is equal to 0.1, 0 less than 0.1 less than 1. This is true. You with me on this? So what you do with problems like this is to take the exact value what they're in the range they're asking for and try it out. This is the safest method. Then I did the other ones and I got to option H, which cannot be true. So for example, I took P as -2 and R as -2. P is less than -1. R is less than -1. P times R is +4. 0 less than 4 less than 1 is not true. This is the safest. This is what we call P and P, plug and play. And this is the safest method. Sounds good? Any questions? Now, question number 27 is going to be hard for me to explain for the online students because it's a 3-dimensional problem and this is a 2-dimensional plane here. Okay? But I'll try my best. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, yeah, it's going to be very hard. So, okay, in your room right now, this is for online students and people who are going to watch the video. Pick a corner in your room, okay? A corner point. So I'm going to pick a corner point here, okay? Sounds good? This is my y-axis, the vertical axis. This is my x-axis. And this is my z-axis. You with me on this? But of course, it's going to go in that direction. It's going to go in all directions, right? Just like this. You with me on this? Now the question they're asking is, in a 3-dimensional x, the set of all points 5 units from the x-axis. 5 units. Just see if I can show you something here. Okay, so this is my x-axis, okay? So 5 units from x-axis, okay? Remember, you can have in the y direction, you can have in the z direction. So this is my z directions. So let's call this is x is equal to 5 points here. So imagine these 5 points, okay? Keeps going on, okay? And then you have this point in y direction, 5 points here, basically, okay? So it's a 3-dimensional. What happens? It wraps around. So, and remember you have to go in that direction as well. It's a circular. So it's basically a circle at the top, a circle at the top, bottom, and the points go like this. So it's a cylinder. I know people usually pick 2 parallel lines. That's the most common wrong answer because they are not looking this as a 3-dimensional. They're looking at it as a 2-dimensional. It actually flows like this, like in a circular. You guys with me on this? I know it's very tough for me, and I want to draw it here, but it's very hard, and it's more deceptive to draw it here than to just try to explain it as best as I can. And 3 dimensions is always tough. If I had a software, I could spin it, I can easily show it. Okay. And I still have to do, which was the other question I'm still left with? Was it 37? I'm out here. Oh, it's 36. Okay, how many different positive 3 digits integers can be formed if the 3 digits 3, 4, 5 must be used in each of the integers? Okay, so you just have to take, yeah, I'll get to that one. I just will write down. But I want to read the answer for the first 10. C, F, B, J, D, H, D, K, A, and 10 is J. How many got all correct? One wrong, 2 wrong. Okay. All right. So, any questions? Yes.
For number 8, I thought if exponents were multiplied, like you add them, should be J.
Which one are you on?
Number
Question.
8.
I want to make sure the question is correct. Which of the following is a factor?
Equivalent to 5x exponent 4.
I don't have that question. Question number 8. No, I don't have that question. So 5x raised to 4. Let me do that right away. So that's question number, which one was that?
8.
Okay, tell me. 5x raised to 4.
Outside is exponent 3.
Okay. So first is 5 cube is 125. Okay? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's a rule. X raised to 4 raised to 3 is x raised to 4 times 3.
Yeah. That's.
The answer.
You said the right answer is K.
My question is different too.
Oh.
Mine is different. That's why I wanted to verify that.
Okay.
So, well, you have to make the change. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, again, I didn't know that some of those questions are different. So I'm doubtful when let's verify that next time it happens. Okay. Any other questions? And was that question number, which one was 36, right? So you want to have 3, 4, and 5. Is that the correct question then? Right? Right. How many different, that's the right question, right? Okay. So let's do it. 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's write it down to make sure. How many 3 digits can be? Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 4, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else can we do? Can we repeat it? Can we repeat the numbers? 3 digits can be formed if the 3 digits must be in the, okay, we cannot repeat it then because we have to have all 6 of them.
I'll repeat it.
What's that?
I repeated it.
Yeah, but you have to have 3, 4, and okay. Okay. So quickly, how many of you are taking the test on this Sunday, this Saturday, coming Saturday? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody online? 5. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wish you the best. I'll be sending more information on the WhatsApp group. Make sure to read those. Take one question at a time. Stay focused. Don't be distracted. And by the way, there was a confusion that people thought there was no class next Sunday. No, we have regular class. This class goes till December. Okay, so I just don't want you guys missing. Okay, the reason this was not planned, by the way. The plan was to actually do a lecture and then to do some of the problems, but some students wanted some practice in the real test, so that's what we did it. But next Sunday will be a lecture back. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. See you guys.